Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool strip diagram, working with part-whole relationships with a problem related to TEKS 4.4a. We will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got a school store selling a whole bunch of things. And we are looking for how many erasers were sold on Tuesday. So let's go back and label our problem. So we've got 126 pencils and 84 erasers on Monday. So each of these are going to be a part in our part-whole relationship. Tuesday, we sell 203 pencils and then some erasers. So this is what we're looking for right here. And this is also a part. It's just my unknown part. On Wednesday, we've got two more parts. We've got 103 pencils. We've got 89 erasers. All right, so now we have a total. They give us the whole 702 items. Okay, so this is going to be our total. So we need to figure out what's that missing amount. Well, let's do this. Let's draw a strip diagram to kind of represent what's going on here. Our total of 6 parts. Two parts each day, a pencil and eraser, and then for 3 different days, right? So we've got 126 pencils, 84 erasers on Monday. We've got 203 pencils and then some erasers. I'm going to make that my unknown on Tuesday, and then 103 pencils and 89 erasers on Wednesday. All right, so we have all of this together equals the total that they gave us, 702. So I'm going to draw it like this. There's a few different ways you can draw where your total sits, either above or below. Sometimes it's a part of the rectangle, sometimes it's not. You're just looking for the total to span the entire width or length of this rectangle. So I need to find that missing number. There's a few different things that I can do. What I could do is, if I wanted to, I could literally just write this as an equation. Let's do that so just we can see what an equation would look like. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and rearrange it using the commutative property. I want that question mark to kind of be at the end, right? All of this that I know plus that unknown is going to make 702. If I want to, I could just subtract all of these, right? I could do 702 minus 126 minus 84 minus 203 minus 103 minus 89, and then that would give me my unknown, right? My question mark. If I just start taking all these away. Wait, this first one looked like it could be a lot better if I made one minor change. What if I did this? What if I took all of these amounts and figured out what that subtotal was, and then subtracted that from 702? So I could do this. I could say 702 minus, and then all of this. I'm going to put a parentheses so I can kind of keep track that I need to do that first. I need to figure out what that subtotal is. This keeps me from having to do all of those subtraction problems, which is not something that I think would be a lot of fun. That's going to give me my unknown. The total minus the 5 parts I do know added together. Okay, so let's do that. Let's add our 5 parts. So I'm going to take 126, 84, 203, skipping that unknown, 103, 89. Let's add those together. That's going to be 10, 16, and then 9 is 25. All right, 2 and 10 make 10. 2 and 8 make 10. 2 and 8 make 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 605. Now I need to subtract that from 702, and you get 97 erasers.